Hey, what is up, boys? I'm your boy Nick with Pick MMA, and I finally found a site where I can track all my bets, and I think it's called what? Let me see. It's called betmma.tips, and my username is PickMMA. So I'm gonna be tracking all my bets here on from now on. So it's much easier to do recaps when you have everything in one place. You can track Bellator bets, you can track LFA, you can track everything pretty much on this site. So I'm really happy to find this site, and it makes things a lot easier. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So these are the bets that I have in so far. I have over like almost 10 units in the bets for UFC Vegas 82 right as of right now. I'm probably gonna do more bets, maybe live bets. I usually do some live bets along the way, but for now I think I'm good enough. I was gonna do maybe Brandon Allen inside the distance, but it's minus 280. That's a little bit too much juice. I don't want to pay that much juice on a fucking against betting against Paul Craig, who's super wild. Minus 280. If it was minus 200, Brandon Allen inside the distance, I would probably play that. But I think it's too much juice now. I think a lot of people are playing that right now. A lot of people have that parlayed. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of value there anymore. But I do think Brandon Allen's going to get it done inside the distance. Maybe I can do Brandon Allen under 1.5 rounds or under 2.5 rounds. I like that one more, Brandon Allen under 2.5 rounds. But let's talk about the bets that we already have in right now. So guys, these are the bets that I have. I have Michael Morales. Um, I got 2 units on him at minus 270. Right now he's sitting at Michael Morales sitting at minus 298 on DraftKings. I got this in a couple days ago, so I'm happy about that. The lines, I don't know where the lines opened. Let me see where the lines opened. They opened Michael Morales at minus 250. Okay, so the lines, a lot of money is coming in on him, so it makes sense why, because he's only done good. As in the last couple of fights, it's getting it done early, and I think Michael Morales gets it done. Michael Morales, he's getting the job done. He's had 3 fights in the UFC, and he's getting getting all of those done pretty without any hiccup. Let's get into it, guys. So the other bet that I have is Jordan Levitt. I was gonna make him my underdog lock of the week, but then I was like, I don't know about that one, so I didn't. So I got 1 unit on him at plus 200. He's sitting at plus 170 right now. I still think there's some value there at plus 170 on Jordan Levitt, plus 175, plus 180 on BetMGM. It's not too bad, but I like Jordan Levitt. I think he has a pretty good chance of winning at plus, especially at plus 200. Those aren't that bad. Let's talk about the next one. The next one that we have is Luana Pinheiro. I got her at minus 240. She's sitting at minus 200 now. I do think Amanda Ribas is probably going to win. She's been in the UFC for way longer. She's fought the better level of competition. But she's super chinny. So that's why I only bet a 0.25 unit on Pinheiro at plus 240. Maybe I could have bet her by knockout KO TKO. But you're better off just going with the money line. When it's plus 200, you don't want to touch the props when it's plus 200 on the money line. So I just bet her money line at plus 240. So I got some 10% better value than it is right now. And the next bet that I have here is Urus Medic. I think he gets the job done. He's plus money. I mean, that's crazy. I know Robai is pretty damn good, but he's making his UFC debut on short notice, and I don't like that for him. Robai is going to have a grappling advantage. I don't think he's going to have striking advantage. I do think Urus Medic is the better striker, and I think he can outstrike him for 3 rounds. So we got Urus Medic by decision is my pick, but I'm betting his money line. He's sitting at plus 120 right now, even right now, and I don't know why. I do agree that he's pretty good. Robai is pretty damn good, but you can't be paying juice on a guy who's making his UFC debut on short notice, less than a couple of days, against the guy that's been in there with some best of the guys and knocking them out. Urus Medic has been knocking people out, so I think he can win by decision. I don't know if he's gonna knock out Robai. Robai's a fucking tank, so I don't think he's gonna knock him out. But I do like that plus 120 on Urus Medic. Next one that I like is Joanderson Brito, another plus money play, plus 120 for half a unit play. I was thinking about putting more money, but I don't know. Jonathan Pierce, he's got good wrestling, good pressure, good cardio. He can definitely outgrind Brito for 3 rounds. I could definitely see that. I understand why people are paying juice on Jonathan Pierce, because he's undefeated in the UFC, and he's only won at this level. So I get it why people are paying juice on Jonathan Pierce, and why most people are picking Jonathan Pierce. But I do think there's some value in Jonathan Brito. He's got the more punching power, hits a little bit harder. He's a little fucking tank. So I got half a unit there at plus 120. Next bet that I have is Eileen Perez against Lucy Pudilova. I got her at minus 180 for a 1.5 unit. I really do like her. I do think she's gonna get the job done. I don't know if that's by decision or by finish, but I do think Eileen Perez gets the job done. She's sitting at minus 185 right now. I think her lines opened up at minus 125. I wish I got in early, but I wasn't ahead of the curve. But I'm here now, so I got her minus 180. Not the worst, but it is what it is. It would have been a lot better if I got her minus 125, but still not too bad, right? Minus 180, not the worst line. And then our last bet that I have, straight bet that I have so far, is Rafael Estevam against Charles Johnson. I got him at minus 125 for a 1 unit, and I do think he gets the job done. I do think he can get this win, and I got 1 unit there. And then for props, I don't know how to add parlays. We only have one parlay so far. We were supposed to have that 3-leg parlay for plus 154. It was supposed to be Perkins, Morales, and Medic before that other Medic's fight fell through. So it's supposed to be plus 154, but now it's only minus 133, I think. So I still like that parlay. 2-leg Morales and Perkins. Maybe you can put a lot of money on there and win a lot of money. But I don't know how to add that into this website. I'm new to this site. So once I learn, then I'll start adding parlays into this. But I do like the over 1.5 rounds for Jake Matthews. I got this in at did I get this in BetOnline? I think, yeah, I got this in at BetOnline. I gotta fix this. It says DraftKings, but I got this in at BetOnline early. I think now it's minus 210 for over 1.5 rounds on Jake Matthews versus Michael Morales. And I do think this fight goes a little bit longer. I do think it goes over the 7.5 round mark. And I do think this is gonna cash. I got 1.5 units on this, and I'm pretty confident that we're gonna go into the second and third round. And the last prop that I have so far is Peyton Talbot. I was thinking about just staying off him because he's making his UFC debut, but they're giving him a pretty easy matchup here. They're putting him on main card, and they're trying to build him up. And he's a young prospect, and he's a Talbot by KOTKO. I think Talbot by KOTKO is plus 120, plus 110, I think, and so you're better off just playing the inside the distance at that point. If you're gonna play like Talbot by KOTKO plus 120, I don't know, you're better off playing the inside the distance at minus 110, even money. I put 1 unit on him at even money at minus 110. But for parlays, I like that Brendan Allen, Michael Morales, and Mick Parkin parlay for plus 115. I like that parlay a lot. So let's talk about the Bellator plays that I have for you guys. I already put a bet in on Arman Sarukian, 3 unit play on Arman Sarukian at minus 180. I wish I got him at even money. They opened those odds at even money, I think, or like close. They opened Arman Sarukian at plus money. So maybe I wish I got him early, but it is what it is. But let's talk about the Bellator now, guys. Bellator plays that I have so far. So Bellator plays that I have so far is Rafian Stutz. I got him when I paid a little bit juice early. I wish I waited a little bit longer because he turned into plus money now, and I don't know why. I don't think Danny Sabatello is wrestling all that good. I don't think he's gonna be able to hold him down or find a submission over him. So right now I got almost 2.54 units on him. I got 1.4 units on him at minus 140, and then when I saw him at plus money, plus 105, I put a 1 more unit on him. I think I like him a lot. I think he can get the job done. But he's coming off a knockout loss, so maybe stay away from him. He got knocked out by Patchy Mix in the first round, pretty brutal knockout. So I do hope he comes back okay. And the next one that I like is let's see the odds. The odds for Bellator here. Where's Bellator? Yeah. So Rafian Stutz is plus 110 now. Wow. A lot of money coming in on Sabatello, and I don't know why. Everywhere. Money's coming in on this dude. They opened Stutz on at plus minus 188. They opened Stutz at minus 188. Opened Sabatello at plus 140. Maybe people are feeding him because he got knocked out. No shame getting knocked out by Patchy Mix. Patchy Mix is a fucking beast. But I don't understand the odds, man. I think there's some value in Sabatello. He already beat Stutz before. He already beat Sabatello before. Beat him by a close decision. Outstruck him. Defended the takedown. Then I think he's gonna do the same thing this week. And I like AJ McKee. I got him in early. I wish I got him at minus 175 or minus 160 early, but I got him at minus 225. He's sitting at how much do I have on him? Let me check. I got 2.5 units on McKee at minus 225. McKee's sitting at minus 290 now, minus 333 on Bebe. So glad we got him early at minus 225. So now that line is getting out of control. And the next one that I have is Timur Khizriev. I got him early at minus 300 for a 3 unit. I'm really confident that he's going to get the job done. They're giving him a layup here, Justin Gonzalez, who's a pretty tough dude, but I don't think he's on the level of Timur Khizriev. I think Timur Khizriev is going to teach him a lesson. And let's see here. Timur Khizriev, he's sitting at minus 455 right now. Holy shit. Minus 500 now. So glad we got him in got in early at minus 300. Let's see, what did he open up at? Let me see what he opened up at. He opened up at minus 350. So some dog money came in on Gonzalez early, and that's when we got him early at minus 300. I think it was DraftKings, right? Was it BetMGM? I think BetMGM. It was BetMGM. Yeah, I was like, where the fuck did I get him at? It was BetMGM. They had him at minus 300. Let's see, where do they have him now? BetMGM has him at minus 400 now. So yeah, they had him at, they opened Khizriev at minus 300, and I jumped on the line right away. And I'm pretty confident. I think he's a good parlay piece this weekend. Timur Khizriev is a good parlay piece. Even now at minus 400, minus 370 on FanDuel. That's not too bad. I got a FanDuel account, but I'm not gonna put any more action on him. I already got enough action on him. And then I got 2 units on Mike Hamill. He's gonna be going up against Tim Wild. I like what I saw from the weigh-ins. I like everything that I saw from the weigh-ins from all these guys, and I'm pretty confident that Mike Hamill is gonna get this done. He's having a career resurgence right now. Mike Hamill is on like a win streak right now, 4 or 5 win streak against good level competition. He just beat Samuel Nikayev, who was a heavy favorite over him. I mean, Nikayev was a big prospect, and he was supposed to lose to Nikayev. Nikayev was a minus 125, and he beat the shit out of him. I think he was even bigger favorite over Hamill, and he beat the shit out of him. He had kicked Nick Brown, beat Achilles Mota, who's fighting on this card. Lost to Usman by decision. No shame there, but he's on a win streak right now, and I really like what I see from him. I like him a lot this week, and I think he's gonna beat up Tim Wild. Tim Wild is looking okay. He's having some close decisions with the lower level guys. He's 16-4, not the worst record, but he's 36 years old, getting up there in age. And I think Mike Hamill's cardio and his pace pressure is gonna be too much for him, and I like him a lot. And the last one that we have is 0.5 units on Achilles Mota. I bet against Islam Mammadov last time, and it turned out good for us. We bet on Sydney Outlaw. He was fighting Sydney Outlaw, and everyone was like, "Oh, what the hell happened to my?" There we go. So everyone was like, "Oh, Islam Mammadov is gonna beat the shit out of Sydney Outlaw." And what happens out there? They go out there and fucking. He's supposed to go out there and wrestle Sydney Outlaw, and he gets out wrestled out there for 3 rounds. What the fuck, man? David, you can't trust this guy at Juice. I know a lot of money has been coming in on Achilles Mota, and it makes sense why he's on a win streak right now. Achilles Mota, where is he? Achilles Mota. Can I find this dude? Bellator. So Achilles Mota is sitting at plus 130 right now. He opened up at plus 135. Some money came in on Mammadov. Let's see what they opened up these lines at. They opened Achilles Mota plus 163. So a lot of dog money coming in on Achilles Mota. And I've been telling you guys all throughout the week, I don't think Islam Mammadov is on the level of other Russians. I don't think this dude is all that good. He pretty much gave up against Sydney Outlaw. He was like, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore. Pretty much gave up. Didn't even try to win anymore. I mean, against a guy like Sydney Outlaw. Like, how are you losing to Sydney Outlaw, who's way past his prime right now? Even 31, but in 5 years, he's not all that good. Lost to Benson Henderson. I mean, how are you losing to Benson Henderson as a huge favorite? He was minus 490 favorite to beat Benson Henderson, and he dropped the ball there. And he's dropped the ball a couple of times. He dropped the ball against Sydney Outlaw. He was minus 250 against Sydney Outlaw. Dropped the ball there by unanimous decision. So he's not a guy that you can go out there and trust with your money. And I do think Achilles Mota, he's on a 4-5 win streak right now. He's getting, or 3-5 win streak right now. Things have been turning out pretty well for him, and I think he can get the job done. So these are my bets, guys. I got like almost 10 units on the UFC card, and these are all my bets. If you guys want to see again, good luck this weekend. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Don't forget to hit the sub down below. I make content almost every single day, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Take care of yourselves. Good luck this weekend on all your bets, and I can't wait for this card. I'm really excited for this card today. I wanted to make sure I drop this all my bets out to you guys early, so you guys can tail them or not tail them if you want. But yeah, man. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next one later.